If I found somebody that was impaired and I made an arrest and took them off the road, I probably saved somebody's life that night.
Over the weekend, a string of car crashes in the inland Northwest leaves multiple people dead. Everything we know tonight. Tonight, the man accused of shooting a woman in North Spokane faced a judge for the first time today. The latest updates in the case coming up.
Our temperatures managed to pick up today, but tomorrow expect them to drop back down as we track a new storm system bringing rain and breezy winds.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan. We kick things off tonight with a check of the forecast. Want to get right outside to meteorologist Cody Proctor in the Outdoor Weather Center. Cody, still no jacket on tonight, so it must be relatively nice this evening.
Relatively nice at this moment, and we've been hanging out mostly in the 70s this afternoon, Mark, but as we head into this evening, you can see we've got some changes moving in on our Doppler radar map, where you can see we've been tracking some showers getting closer right now. This is where things currently stand right now. You can see, according to our Doppler radar, we're seeing some of those showers around Odessa heading along I-90, so it won't be long before it moves into Spokane from what we're expecting tonight. It looks like it'll take a few hours before we get there, but right now it is calm at this moment. There might be a little bit of virga off in the distance from what I'm seeing on this camera right here. Temperatures right now are at 70 degrees. Looks like we might actually pick up a few showers over at the Spokane airport from what we're seeing from our weather monitor right now. And as you can see, we've got those showers in Wenatchee at this moment. Moses Lake is currently in the upper 60s. Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint in those 70s right now. Watching all this as that new system moves in hour by hour for tonight, we can see more of those showers moving in later this evening and staying with us into tomorrow morning. Tomorrow also looks to bring us a high about 61 degrees with breezy winds. With those showers, it could be a stormy day. Eventually, though, we are going to warm up, but just how long will that take? Coming up later.
All right, we'll talk to you then, Cody. Thank you very much. A Spokane man faced a judge for the first time today, accused of killing his wife in their North Spokane home yesterday evening. Court documents show one of the victim's children called 911 to report the shooting. KREM 2's Caitlin Galloway has more on today's hearing.
Spokane police say they're investigating a shooting here at Rowan and Hawthorne in North Spokane after a large police presence yesterday evening. Josiah Ballinger appeared in court today facing second-degree murder charges after court documents say he shot and killed his wife in their home during an argument.
They are very fearful of him. Thank you.
The documents state the victim was attempting to prevent him from leaving the residence on Hawthorne Street so they could talk. Ballinger then shot his wife and drove off with a gun. According to victim impact statements read in court on behalf of her family, the victim had reached out to family members with concerns over her husband's recent behavior and expressed fear.
She was hoping to part ways peacefully and be able to move on. Looking back, those concerns now carry an even greater weight. Our family firmly believes that Josiah poses a substantial danger if released.
In the statement, the family also raised concerns about Ballinger's previous behavior and background and advocated for no bail due to a threat to public safety. They also stated that no decision in the court process could ever ease the pain of their loss.
She was a beloved daughter, granddaughter, sister, cousin, and friend. She brought joy, laughter, and love to everyone around her. Our family will carry the pain of this loss for the rest of our lives.
The court set Ballinger's bond at $1 million and set his arraignment hearing for Thursday. We'll continue to keep you updated as the case develops. In North Spokane, Caitlin Galloway, KREM 2 News.
We are seeing new photos of the damage from the deadly chemical tank implosion in Longview. The Department of Ecology says these images show the damaged break room that was near the blast. This also gives us a closer look at that imploded tank as well. Officials say about 10,000 gallons of white liquor remain in the tank, with crews preparing to remove it as the cleanup effort continues. Meantime, 9 of the 11 victims in the Longview implosion were honored in a solemn procession over the weekend. Neighbors lined an overpass as the Cowlitz County coroner escorted the bodies along I-5. Sonia Robbins is related to one of the men killed, Clinton C.J. Doran. Robbins says she's heartbroken but feels that C.J. is always with her.
You're always going to love the person you lost. You're never going to get over it. They're a part of you for the rest of your life. Home is heaven, but he's here.
As for the other 2 victims, one was out of the coroner's jurisdiction and another already returned to the Yakima area. Yesterday, hunters found a woman dead in the Coeur d'Alene National Forest. They told the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office that they found her in the Marie Creek area while bear hunting. Investigators say the woman had been there for a while, and a passport nearby suggests the woman is a 69-year-old from New York, though her identity has not yet been verified. Investigators do not suspect any foul play. A federal judge now needs to decide whether Idaho's new bathroom law will take effect next month. It's supposed to start on July 1st, but a group of transgender Idahoans asked the court to block it. They say the law is too vague to enforce and is unconstitutional. The 6 transgender Idahoans suing the state aren't trying to block the entire law. They're just trying to stop it from applying to single-user bathrooms and multi-use bathrooms where there is no gender-neutral option available.
And so it leaves them with no real choice. People cannot often find a gender-neutral single-user option, and this law goes so far as to say they can't even use single-user restrooms that don't align with their sex assigned at birth. So it really gets in the way of them in all places of public accommodation.
An attorney with the Idaho Attorney General's office says the law is clear and that a person can tell which restroom to use. He also argues that just because a violation is hard for police to prove doesn't mean the law is unconstitutional. Meantime, the judge says she'll make a decision on this temporary injunction as soon as possible. We have more headlines to get to on KREM 2 News at 5 o'clock tonight. A luxury Bellevue mansion at the center of a major investigation. Police say it operated as an OnlyFans content house. What investigators say they found inside after the break.